All right, so here he is with much fanfare, the #1 lightweight contender, challenging for UFC gold here tonight. Hay is in the barn. He feels like he has put in all the requisite work to realize the dream here tonight.
He's been working so hard. When you watch the videos, you can see a guy that will not accept anything less than being super prepared for the biggest opportunity of his career. He has worked diligently. He has trained hard. He has brought in training partners. He's done everything. Now it's all about going out there and executing. He said he feels he's ready to do that and become the UFC champion.
But it must be stated, in this division with all of the contenders, oftentimes you only get one crack. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long, it's so daunting, because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Charles Du Bronx Oliveira, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight.
Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles Du Bronx Oliveira.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, big double leg level change.
Topuria gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Nice block.
Wow, what a head kick. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the...
Oh, he's out. Takes his back now.
Great submission defense.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking. that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here.
Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Oliveira's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Oliveira. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent.
Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Big, big strikes continue to land. All right, side control now.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
All right, north-south position.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce is tight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Close guard. Topuria's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
All right, so the most decorated finisher in UFC history, attempting an arm bar here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
That was nice.
.45 seconds remain in the round.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oliveira's in half guard now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. 15 seconds remain in the round. Oliveira's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Back mount now. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the end of the round. Back to the stools we go, and they need to do something to address the swelling because at this point in time, he has almost been rendered a one-eyed fighter. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. Oh, how good is that jab by Oliveira? Up big.
Hurt him again.
Oh, looks looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flute. He's got the side mount.
He's out. What submission defense on display?
That Darce choke is tight.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Oliveira. Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Attacking armbar.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. He's having his way with him here. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Oliveira's going for a choke.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
All these actions, though, these big actions gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Nice positional control here. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Charles Oliveira! No judges needed this time around.
Whoa! That was nasty!
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, Charles Oliveira, your winner by TKO. The danger factor, of course, is high everywhere when you fight this guy. Tonight, it was the power game.
It's like pick your poison when you're fighting Charles Oliveira. You can either grapple and get submitted, or you can get knocked out on the feet. The guy is just next level. Congrats to Du Bronx.